see something real quick.
What the hell was that?
It was a memory, carved into that vestige, by the one who left it behind.
I didn't expect that I'd get dragged into it, too.
We both melted into you.
That's crazy.
I can't believe this. What a power. Come with me. I know a spot where we can rest. I'm Louis. I'm researching blood beads. Nice to meet you.
Sorry, I just had a really dorky thought in my head. Louis... No, wait. You know, Louis' left eye is the one that's open. That's the one that Reuben has covered. And Louis' right eye is covered, and that's the one that Reuben has open. They just need to stand by side, and they can have a full set of eyes. I did actually do that.
Ugly, isn't it? The red mist showed up a short time after the Queen was defeated. And when it did, it trapped everyone and everything inside, giving birth to the Society of Revenants ruled by Silva. The Jail of the Mists. As time passed, that was the name people gave to the world inside. The creatures trapped inside the miasma wander in a never-ending cycle of death and rebirth, always searching for blood beads to sustain them. Revenants need to have blood. Without it, they turn into those creatures we call the Lost. The Revenants who captured you were desperately searching for blood, terrified of losing themselves. It's a common fate these days. But ripples are beginning to form. You cleared the miasma and revitalized the blood spring. Where did you learn to do that? You've forgotten? Anything you do remember? That's unusual, losing so much of your memory. I suppose it was the same for her.
I don't know. I mean, she remembers a whole lot of crap that nobody asks her to remember.
For now,
She
just take it easy.
She really forgot how to put on actual
yourself at
clothes, though. There's the thing.
All revenants carry some secret with them. Don't do anything funny. I'll be keeping an eye on you until this talk with Louis settles down.
You're the dude in the trailer.
Nice to meet you. If Louis brought you here, there must be some reason, right? I'm Rin Murasame. I provide the back home support for all the explorers here. It's a pleasure. I've got my own reasons for why I can't go into combat with you, but I'll provide your weaponry and maintain it for you. Anyway, relax and make yourself at home.
It's probably because you also are not wearing nearly enough clothes.
There you are, the Revenant that Louis sees so much potential in. I'm Davis. I go around for the provisional government as part of the investigation
But
into
my
the
mouth
depths.
doesn't move when I talk.
Just as a warning, try not to stir up any trouble.
faces in the background are like not. Ugh. Stop looking at me like that. Let's see. Blood guard. Venom mark. Guard stability. It's useful. Wait, hang on. Oh yeah, no, let's do that. That way. Kind of helpful when I'm shooting things. I want to know who the poor sap is that I got this stuff from. Right. You save some of that for leveling up. I think that's the same stuff I get. I use for that. Yeah. So I could have leveled it up more, but used it for that stuff instead. No, 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 I don't want to do that. Unless that's what that little dot is. Well, I don't want to do that. I know that turns on the radio, and that radio's obnoxious.
You're an unfamiliar face. Has Louis stuck his head into another pot of trouble?
That's okay, thank you for
Well,
lurking.
it's none of my business, really. Anyway, I'm Coco, a merchant by trade. Stop by if you need anything.
I had some random people coming in earlier that gave me some views. That's all I need. Look, it's a creepy basement. Even has the creepy basement sounds. I gotta change outfits, these boots are killing me. You should lay down anybody's beds, can't I? His run style is also quite funny. I'm still tempted to just do this. To run around in the bathtub, because why not? Of course, that's always the best armor. Look at that. I could be like the true anime protag with my cape. Or the edgelord. I go with that. Stop looking at me. Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of those headphones, I think. Yeah. Okay. Save. Save over that. Now, how do I leave? Oh. That great big in customization button would definitely help with that. is with this run style? Who runs like this?
It's warm here, isn't it?
How would
Everyone
you
wants to
freaking
know
know?
more about me, but I don't know the answer to any of their questions. All I can remember is that my name is Io, and that my place is by your side.
Really?
My name. I have no idea what it means.
Not directly on my side.
I'm not sure. It was simply decided.
Uh-huh.
One does what must be done. And for me, that is my mission. To stay at your side. I was wounded while I was searching for you. I am not a very capable fighter.
Or dresser.
The ability to draw rays, and the power to revitalize blood springs. Both unprecedented. Sorry, but could I get a sample of your blood? We might understand more if we analyzed it. It won't be much, just a small vial, so you won't need to worry about bloodthirst. It'll take a while to get the results. Take it easy in the room back there while you wait.
Okay, so this is literally where the trial version ended, I think. Like, right when I went to go talk to him about the results, that was like the end.
I've done what I can to look into your talents, and I've confirmed something surprising. Revenants have blood types that differ from those of humans. These types greatly affect a Revenant's abilities. However, your blood has no specific type. Or maybe more accurately, your type is broken. Your abilities, and the fact that
Because
you
I'm
have
typical
no
anime
specific
protect
type
male.
might be due to your being what we call a void
Ow,
type.
I just popped my elbow really bad.
You were able to gain another Revenant's power through a vestige, right? That phenomenon is unique to void types. Supposing you are a void type, there's a test I'd like to perform. Don't worry, you'll get something out of it. I'm going to give you some of my blood. If my theory is correct, it should act as a medium and give my power to you.
I'm looking at the pretty sunset.
Well, here goes.
Stabby stab.
Did you go visit Murasame and Koko? They should be ready to do business now.
Who said I want to do
Weapons
business
and blood
with them?
veils are vital parts of a Revenant's kit when exploring. You should take another look at them. If you've got materials, upgrade and transform them. Once you've got that settled, talk to me again, and we'll continue where we left off.
Can you help me get the chicks in this place to put on some clothes?
Oh, good timing. I've got everything set up now. What do you need? Got something to sell?
Y'all. That one's $239 and it's normal. We're gonna sell the junk. When did I get that? Oh. I got it from Oliver. Okay, 357, super slow. It still doesn't hit as hard as my Queen Slayer does. Get rid of that one. What are these? Oh, the clothes I have on. Grants power, so maybe I shouldn't just get rid of it. I don't want to sell those yet because I don't know if they're necessary for something.
There's a shortage. I know it's a bother, but I'll need you to. There's a shortage of. What do you want to upgrade?
Can I upgrade this? Make it a little more effective. Heavy? Is that an option eventually? Doesn't change the weight at all. Certainly make a hit like a daggone train. Okay, I'm out of haze.
Which blood veil do you want to upgrade?
Okay.
Which weapon do you want to transform?
Yeah, it makes it even heavier in one of those. Okay, well, we're not anywhere near doing transformations.
Badly tarnished, but with a little elbow grease, I can get it back into usable condition. Just in the nick of time, my old one is starting to fall apart. Thanks!
And I remember how I knew that that was for her. Okay, so I have 3 trading points with her. I don't know if I can give
Okay,
this
take
to
care
other
then.
people or not.
All rather, don't do anything funny.
I've got just about anything.
Okay, let's see. I don't know what she might want.
I'm not sure you're cut out.
She didn't like that. So. Okay.
If you want it, I got it.
Got clothes you could put on?
Come again soon.
Probably not.
You remember that scene we witnessed at the Vestige? That kind of stuff happens every day here. Silva has taken most of the humans who survived under his protection, so revenants are left to rely on blood beads alone to slake their unending thirst. But, well, nothing in this world lasts forever. The springs started to dry up, and so blood beads grew rarer and rarer. And the order Silva created by levying and distributing blood beads won't last much longer either. The world needs more blood beads. Only then can we strive for fairness instead of petty favoritism. That's why we've been exploring the Jail of the Mists. We're doing research to learn all we can about blood beads. But the miasma has been a real problem. It makes our thirst even worse, so our progress has stalled. Now, though, we have a glimmer of hope. Your power can clear the miasma. If you could help us,
It's a lot to ask of a
Well,
dude you just met.
you'd be drawn into a bitter conflict. Still, the truth is, we don't have a lot of hope without you. Will you join us? Thanks.
I mean, I could always just tell you to screw off, but then, you know.
So, it's a done deal? Well then, from now on, you're one of us. Yakumo
I
Shinonome.
mean, miasma's a pretty common
I'll be looking forward to seeing
word.
you in action.
Usually just referred to like as to anything that's a thick, cloudy,
Let's get right into it.
poisonous kind of
Here's
air.
what's going on. We're studying blood beads and their springs. We want to know how and when blood springs appear, their cycles for producing beads, and the composition of the beads themselves. We've made a few discoveries.
Ooh, there's an item on the table.
First of all, we found that there are tubes like capillaries running through the earth. We call them blood veins. And so far as we
Is
can
there one on the
determine,
floor?
every
Is that
single
why you
blood
were
spring is
motioning to the
located on
floor
top of one of these
dramatically?
blood veins. Also, after comparing blood beads and blood veins, we now know that they are mostly comprised of the same substances.
Golly gee.
In other words, we can safely assume that blood springs always form along blood veins. We think that means there must be a source somewhere.
This all
A
seems
kind
like
of
really
headwaters
freaking
for the
common
blood
sense.
beads. Now that we have you around to clear the miasma, we can investigate the springs and follow the blood veins. And hopefully,
Your hair is
find the
weird.
source. Right?
We want to check out the old city ruins first. Sorry for the rush, but we should head out as soon as you're ready.
Sorry, I'm really snarky when I play some of these games because sometimes I waste a lot of time with like obvious exposition crap, and I'm like, can we get on to something a little more interesting?